Hello my lovelies, I hope you're well. I'm seeming to do like a kind of series in terms of videos concerning what I did with the last one, and I also just wanted to really document my journey and how insane it is, really, to be honest with you. Like, the synchronicities that are appearing that are all around this is just really blowing me away. So it's really interesting to document it and get it out to you. After I made that video yesterday and put it out, I had an appointment with my psychotherapist after 2 weeks. And I prompted to tell her about how I felt. She encouraged me to go and look at the National Health Service. Now, I would highly suggest that if you need help, get in touch with your local authority. Unfortunately, this area where I live isn't too great on that, and I've already been through that system and I haven't felt it's been really that productive. So I encouraged her, even though she'd spent quite a massive amount of our time discussing about me going elsewhere, and I thought, I'm paying you money, so give me something now. It's also what I do with my clients. Like, I could well and truly easily refer you to a consultant psychiatrist or a consultant psychologist, but if I feel that I can't deal with that problem, then I'd refer you. But I don't know why she was doing that. Anyway, I think, it was essentially for her to think of me getting long-term care, which is something that I know I need. But anyway, on another note, I said to her in the last 15 minutes, I said to her, I need something now, I need a plan now. So I started to ask her questions about what it was I was feeling, because essentially I felt, I feel worthless. I feel really bad about myself, and I know that I'm triggered by 3 certain areas in my life, and when these areas kind of go to shit, then I get these feelings that I spoke about in the last video. So the suicidal thoughts. So what I wanted to do was literally target these triggers and really see what's going on. Now, she said to me that it's your core beliefs. Now, back in 2012, when I trained as an NLP practitioner, this is essentially what I dealt with. It's so weird, sometimes you can't see it, the wood for the trees, do you know what I mean? And so I thought, okay, core beliefs. Okay. And then it just got me thinking. And then I decided to go and meet a friend of mine. Well, I was already going to go and meet her. She's going through some things at the moment. And I coached her back in 2013. And she said to me, Reena, do you not remember about how you spoke to me about core beliefs and how changing our core beliefs are really integral to us, being able to live the life that we want? I said, did I say that? She went to me, yeah. And I was like, oh my God. So, I've literally today been doing things that just looking up core beliefs, and it's going to involve quite a bit of work. So I thought I'd make a video before I actually do it. I'm going to be doing some major work tonight, just spending about 2 hours, maybe however long it takes, just literally identifying my core beliefs and reframing them. So essentially how I would identify my core beliefs is by looking at my triggers, looking at the things that cause me to feel these thoughts, that cause me to be distressed. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to literally look at those 3 areas which I know that I have those triggers, and really hone in and figure them out, and then look at what my underlying core beliefs are behind those. Once I look at those, then I'll be able to restructure them. But I just wanted to check in with you and just tell you about it, because I think it's quite a bit of a breakthrough to know that this is something that I was able to coach people in the past, And then now it's really funny because now I'm needing that. And to be honest with you, I've always really wanted a coach anyway to work alongside with me, because coaches need coaches. You know, they need that constant kind of backup that what they're doing is okay, and also that their own mental health and well-being is okay. So yeah, I thought that was really important. And I can't look at medication. I don't want to use medication, and I don't want to be sectioned either. So this is my only option, really. That's what my psychotherapist said. She said to me that, you know, there's a likelihood that if you continue to have suicidal thoughts, then yeah, they will have to section you and they'll monitor you, and then they'll give you medication. They'll expect you to take it. And my core belief is that, one of my core beliefs is that I believe that our body can heal things ourselves. So I don't want to take medication or be sectioned. So yeah, that's why I'm looking at ways I can mentally change myself. I'd encourage you to look at the same. Just start to identify your core beliefs. Also, what's really funny is that I started doing shadow work last year with a guy called Charlie Morley, and funnily enough, the spiritual term for looking at your core beliefs is, or readjusting your negative core beliefs, is actually called shadow work. So, and also because I did Vipassana as well, it seemed that with the journey of Vipassana, I went and completely ripped off like that top layer of skin, which I describe in my video about the second time I went into Vipassana. And now I'm literally, my demons have come full-fledgling to the surface, and they're like, right, we're not going, we're going to stay here until you deal with us, because they're what are really kind of standing in the way of your life and how things are. So we'll just wait and see. We'll see what happens. I just thought I'd tell you about my thoughts and feelings before I go into this work, so that I can document it and then see how things are afterwards. So we'll see. And if it works, then I can go a bit more in depth into it and share it with you. I hope it goes well. I'm sure it's going to. I feel optimistic about this, and we can just take it from there to finally, you know, it feels good to be finally doing something about my actual feelings of this depression. Anyway, you take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.